when I remember when I was working on this, probably fixing some bug with this engine during the development. I think at some point I didn't use at all like disassembly in this like the way you are using it right now. I just used the hammer, just bounce everywhere. As if I remember correctly, at some point this engine has a lot of like a single or double screws on very tiny
Yep.
elements, and I just said, okay, that's it.
Yes, there's some rods that have parts that are inside of them, and they will sometimes be hard to get them, disassembled or assembled because they're inside. And
There are almost 650 viewers right now.
nice.
So the numbers are growing again.
Nice. Welcome back, guys. We decided to make a live stream again. Okay. Yeah. By the way, in the office we need to change the mouse because the mouse wheel was broken. I was unable to use it in the stream, for the stream computer.
Okay. And Chuck found an error that in Sherman EC8 feeding the coolant does not show the current level. So probably the material, not material, but I know what to do. Just I need to write it down.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, engines. Okay.
Actually, when you're streaming in background, I'm fixing tank code right now.
Nice.
So actually, probably the biggest time drainer when working on this DLC was when talking about configuration.
Yeah.
Was the gearbox configuration, as multiple times our QA department reported various issues with dependencies, and then inconsistent dependencies when they were fixed. Like if the gearboxes are the same, then why the setup of the priorities are different between the same gearboxes.
Yeah.
And some were this
Inconsistent.
inconsistencies were fixed, as in most cases they were pretty easy, but some were in few places they were not, and they will not probably do it, as just few of the tanks, even if they share the same gearbox, in principle, of course, there are very small details that just prevent us from having the exact same config. Another small bug. When hiding the exterior, to show it again, you have to press the button twice. No, that's not the issue. I think the interior mode, the interior button has
2 stages,
like
2
yeah, 2
modes.
stages. The problem is that in the newer tanks, I think it's incorrectly not presented, but it's not set up correctly.
For,
Like the second stage for the interior should show only the interior of engine and only interior of the gearbox for better visualization of animation. But as you see, Michael is doing it right now, pressing the I key. Not everything is disappearing. Like the fuel tanks should be also not visible. Like some boxes inside the tank should not be visible, and only gearbox and engine should be visible in this stage. And
yeah,
that's also easy bug to fix. And
Jumbo doesn't have it from some various reasons. Only have one stage.
you could check it up with the DLC one tanks. I believe in there everything is correctly set. That should work there without an issue. Here we probably just missed it.
Yeah, also the Jumbo actually it is have the M3 gun and 65 millimeter ammunition, not 76.
So probably just a label, or we should generate another weapon.
No, we have the ammunition, but it's wrong ammunition in the prefab of the tank. In the tank, don't remember the module.
Probably incorrect weapon config.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should change it. Okay. From what I see, the bugs are fixable in an hour. Everything that I see, hour, and it should be done.
Yeah, let's maybe tomorrow make the smoke test, and if you will all everything will be okay, we will just make the patch tomorrow.
Yeah.
Day one patch. It's normal stuff. Happens.
I cannot remember and recall rather. Did we make a day one patch for Tank Mechanic? Like
Of
not the
course.
base game?
I think we even make the patch in the same time the same day when we release it. I remember that when we released the Tank Mechanic, there was Chinese fans have problems launching the game. Remember? And I think we made a quick rebuild because they were unable to load the game because from code game tried to load on the server that was in Europe.
That was day 3, I think.
Okay, day 3.
On third day, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
but it happens.
Also, I have to ask, will you guys fix the workaround that allows us to put Rex in the museum? Personally, I really hope not, but I can understand if you do. I know what you're talking about, but actually, it's the issue here is that for me, I don't care actually. I would leave it as it is. If someone knows the bug and uses it for his pleasure, then it doesn't, and it doesn't break the game. So why bother?
Yeah, by the way, the space button is in the new, something new in the patch.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you press the space when you are assembling or disassembling, you're switching to the next free element part that can be assembled or disassembled.
I think your camera froze,
Oh.
or you're very focused and you're talking with your belly.
Yes, I'm talking on my belly. Are you watching on my belly?
Uh,
Uh, uh, did you answer the questions about the putting the Rex? I think, well, for me,
yeah, I
by
thought. No, okay.
personally, I don't see the reason why you could have the Rex in the museum. Like museum was made to have fully restored tanks. That was the logic in game that will make you that will be better to actually renovate the tank to have more income from it, right? Rather than putting whatever you want. That was my logic for me. But I see that there's some interest to actually be able to put Rex, right, in the museum. Robert?
Yeah, there's well, as I said, I don't, I wouldn't actually care if some is. I know about the bug. I can fix it, but if there are reasons that somebody wants to have it, and he's a veteran player, what's the issue for it?
Okay, but then it should be the income should be less, right? By the value of the tank.
It always takes the math behind it. Always takes a look and multiplies the reputation and money value by the assembly and repair state. So the lower the repair or assembly state, both of them, then the lower is the money. So if a rack, let's say, has 20% assembly and 40% repairs,
Mm-hmm.
then that's the amount of reputation you would get. I think it's 20 plus, like the assembly state plus repair state divided by 200% because it's 100% and 100%
Mm-hmm.
two states, and then multiplied by the amount of money that should be added in that frame or in that second of the update. and so it's mostly just a visual thing. There is not like, okay, if the tank is in the museum, then it's always, you know, full money, full reputation. It always takes into account the state. Yeah, Jack, you have, of course, Jack provided an example that there are museums that have wrecks as their, you know, as their.
Yeah, even Griff have the not finished vehicles.
Exhibition exhaust as their exhibition, but the issue here is that in the achievement that you receive when you put a tank into the museum, there's a sentence that says you've put a fully renovated tank into museum, and
Yeah.
it's incorrect because you can put a wreck. I don't know if this achievement actually works with this, like when putting the tank into the museum with this bug, by using this bug, but that can be a possibility.
What are you showing? Okay then, but I think the achievement should be only given when the tank is 100%, and that shouldn't be changed. That's the point, right, of the game, to renovate the tanks. Not sure what's happening here.
We can assemble the gearbox.
Yeah.
No, it's yeah. You're you know you're trying to assemble stuff that is not available.
I see.
To
Yeah, now I can. The one part was missing, I think.
how? Why would you need to disassemble and assemble again?
No, I was looking for the part. There was a small pin that was not installed.
Yeah.
And was blocking me to go to the folder.
I see. Yeah, the webcam is frozen.
Oh, it's active. Uh, yeah, I think the GoPro is getting hot. That's why it's getting frozen. Oh, let me help the GoPro camera. Yeah, it's GoPro is really hot because I'm using GoPro camera as a webcam. Okay, let me change the camera because GoPro is dead. Okay. Okay. Backup camera. Can you see me now?
Yeah. You're using the iPhone camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, it's so hot that I can't even turn it off. Nice. Okay.
Okay, so the stream
Oops.
is right now an hour and a half, right? When did we begin?
45 minutes.
45. Okay. First it was just longer. So I want to just maximize the assembly, and I can put it to the proving grounds or to the test drive.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. What do you want?
Yeah, I think it. Have a good one, Jack. See you later.
Okay. See ya. Thank you, Jack, for talking with us.
Well, I would just probably propose to showcase it just as we are also always doing. So some paint job, then test drive, then museum and the stream.
Okay.
You could also try to, because you're on the internal, right? On the branch.
Yeah, it's the same as on default, but yeah, I'm on the internal branch.
Yeah, you could always just put on super tools.
Yeah, that's true. But I will have to switch to technical problem screen.
Yeah, but this, I think it's
I think we need to have to make some shortcuts, you know, for some stuff.
maybe.
What? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh man. But I'm missing the old bikes that you were able to fly on the lamp. Remember?
Mm. Flying like Aladdin. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, where are you? What the fuck here? Can you see it? God damn. Okay. So guys, do you have any questions? Would you like to ask about, you know, the games or tanks or whatever you want to ask?
Yeah, it's pretty static the chat right now. So maybe we could try again with the concourse.
Concourse, yeah. Guzi, do you have some CDKs? CDKs for the game?
Yeah, we could start asking some simple questions, then go to more difficult ones, and the first person that answers correctly gets a key. So again, Michael, do you want to put a big label on the screen?
Yeah, I can make one. I like labels.
I don't know if OBS has some kind of timer.
I think time you can use timer from your from the browser.
No, but but visible to the to viewers.
Okay. Stream timer. Oh, you mean like a counter?
Yeah, counter the timer counter to like you have 5 minutes or 1 minute.
Countdown, simple countdown.
Maybe Carol, they do not want to have a challenge. They want to have a concourse.
Oh man, this is so big.
So big.
Answer.
I thought you're writing grab a dick.
Oh no, don't go there.
I think we should bring in illegal stuff. to the screen.
Illegal stuff. Let me just put some illegal stuff. You mean like that? That's illegal stuff. It's airsoft. Okay, 12. So what will be the question, Robert?
The question will be how many tanks there are in a vanilla game without DLCs.
Vanilla game. Oh, that's nice.
Base game, base game maybe. It's better.
But during the release or after the release?
Right now.
Right now. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so the question will be how many tanks are in base game? No DLCs. Okay, okay. Can you hear me, by the way, guys?
Yep. I think everybody's asleep. It's
It's too late.
11 p.m. and just sleeping.
Come on, guys. Give us some number.
Okay, wait. There is a soundboard on our.
Please stop, Stebro.
Ja
What?
pierdolę.
Oh no!
Quick question. Any plans in the long term to update some of the other base game tanks like what we done to the E8 and 10? Yeah.
Yeah. You mean like Soviet tanks? Would you like to see some Soviet tanks?
Yeah, that was exactly the question. T34. The question was about T34 and KV1 require love. Yeah, that was our plan for the next like update DLC to focus on Soviet tanks and update KV1, uplift them actually.
Well, maybe I will show you one tank in particular. So those who were watching the stream will know.
Someone answered 34 and as a number. 34 ops.
No, from what I know, it's slightly less.
Okay,
But are we? But do we counting the Goliath as well?
well, it's vanilla base free tank, so
Okay, so yeah, we're counting Goliath as well.
we think soundboard extends the.
Yes, I think. My mirror name. Okay. Now. uh, would you like to see this tank in the game? It's a bit more than 22.
Yeah, so basically for Tank Squad we have remade the T34 model and KV1 model. Well, it's not the design of the tank model for Tank Squad is different in Tank Mechanic. In Tank Squad we don't require having such detailed interiors. and we don't have the interior of the gearbox or of the engine. But the tank itself is, well, it's pretty much remade. But because we are focusing on Tank Squad right now, and I don't see us right now working on yet another DLC here, then probably the potential uplift of KV1 or T-34 with next DLC is very, very far. Someone answered 22.
No, it's a bit more than 22.
It's more?
Yeah. I'll wait.
We've got it.
I have a list.
And
Okay,
the answer is
let's
52.
no base game. Base game, right? Mouse was free. Okay, 22. 22. That's correct. 22.
Yeah, 22 is the correct answer.
Okay. So Hidden
Carol,
Titan won.
yeah, congrats.
Um,
Carol, can you take over from here? Can you give the key? Wait, do we have a soundboard for this?
I don't know. Jesus. Okay, so more questions? Second question, maybe about roughly count of the elements in the game, like each tank from the DLC second. How many parts Sherman tank have in DLC 2? You can.
Okay, but maybe first maybe either some kind of scratch the first question, so everybody knows it's already answered.
Maybe you can be wrong about, I don't know, 100 or something like that.
No.
No,
20.
exact.
No, maybe not exact. That's too specific. I would start from 20.
Okay, which tank?
Uh, Probably most of them are the same. So, but you're working on early, so I would start from early.
Okay. Okay, so guys, next question. How many elements the early tank have in the game? I can kind of guide you that there is some, not thousands, but hundreds of elements. Last tank that was having the most elements that could be disassembled was Mouse. Mouse had about 600 or something like that.
I think so. I will check it in a second. Just launch the game, the editor.
So already fixed the bugs.
No, that's tomorrow.
Okay, those fucking batteries. Oh, here you are. Okay, no, so there's no questions, right? No, no answers. I mean,
Mm, no, not right now.
not sure if the chat froze on my end. I don't see any new messages. Where's that pipe?
Okay, so maybe a hint. Uh, I'm launching. The editor is still launching, but maybe we could get a hint. But we would need to think of a hint. It wouldn't be like obvious.
Mm-hmm. It's more one. It's more than 500, but less than 700.
No, there are no answers yet.
Okay, maybe let's change the question. So, what was the answer, Robert?
Well, just asking about how many tanks there are in DLC 2 is pretty much auto win. Uh,
6, 645, something like that.
and there's the editor is still launching, so a minute more.
Okay, I have the question. Third question, maybe it will be easier. What tank do you think, or what vehicle is the most rarest, or most not common, or the probability to get it is very low? What tank
Do it.
is very rare to get? Okay, third questions, guys. Come on, it's easy. What vehicle is very rare to get in the game? Someone who will write down the answer will receive the CTK.
Just do it.
Let's do it, guys. Come on,
Do it.
let's play the game. Mm.
Robert, please have mercy. next stream I'll make sure to get as many stupid soundboards as possible. And have alcohol and weapons on stream. For Titan,
Okay.
it's always whatever
Okay.
tank he's looking for.
Okay, I found a bug.
It's not actually a bad answer because we have a dynamic system that detects how many tanks are already owned by the player, and the ones that are already owned, the game like stores this value and increases the probability of like selecting or like getting an extraction contract for the tanks that you do not own. So it's not actually such abstract answer. Mike, why are you disassembling everything back again?
Because I cannot assemble the part that is inside the gearbox.
Hmm.
There's one part, differential shaft, that I cannot put without. Huh, maybe. Actually, I can. Yeah, I can use this way. Okay, should be good now. Right, so the answer is it's not mouse. It's actually Goliath. Mwah, 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 mwah. Okay, I think the concourse is not very popular on the chat.
Everybody doesn't care at all.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. That's. No, I would like to play something from the soundboard, but it's stupid. I will not.
Come on.
O kurwa!
Oh boy, that escalated quickly.
Actually, Goliath and Mouse have the same possibility. Do they actually?
Yeah, true. Okay, I will show the picture. Okay, I think I can do it. Okay, guys, do you see it? This very secret table from the game with all vehicles.
Yeah, so nobody even took the contest. So I think last question would be just something simple, maybe just drag in as a last question, some very simple stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There will be actually any answers. Because I would like to also answer a heavy question, like hard question. For
Okay,
instance,
what's the name of the
how
DLC we just released?
no, I wanted to ask about what kind of engines do we have for the new tanks, or actually,
Too hard.
yeah, engines that are detailed. But this is very hard question. So something connected with this DLC. Wait, there's a question. What does it mean by special for mouse? This is like maybe not a single, but dedicated type of rarity that we've created specifically for mouse to determine how many of these tanks are available to player. And with this option like set to special, like the rarity, museum rarity, you can specify how many tanks the player can have, how many tanks the player can own actually, for this tank even to be possible to get through extraction. So for example, the mouse has a setting, this setting set to 2 tanks at the same time, I think. So if you have already 2 mouses in your possession,
Yeah.
somewhere, anywhere in the game, in workshop, in museum, whatever, then you will not be able to have another mouse through extraction. That doesn't mean you cannot buy it, but it means that you will not get another extraction with this time. But this is only for mouse. This was actually done by few suggestions way back when we worked on mouse to limit the amount of them.
This color is okay?
Yeah, I think it's very good. Okay, maybe some historical question maybe about Sherman.
Oh, I think this is proper insignias.
Yeah, very good. Maybe yellow to 137. And and maybe about which Shermans were used in D-Day. Like what version was used? But maybe it's too easy because you will just have to type in Shermans used in D-Day and you will get it. Very mature, very mature developers.
It's late. You just we made this is our second stream today.
Jeszcze jak?
it's it's getting more dangerous, Roberto.
Bruh. Für Deutschland.
Good.
Okay, let's get maybe next stream. Let's get very stupid. Even more stupid.
Okay, let's be serious. Let's be serious. Okay, guys. So let's maybe I don't know. Let's make proper color maybe.
I think this, like, if uh, are you able? Could you actually upload like your own decal with yellow,
Yeah.
yellow face?
You mean like that face? Yes. Please don't make me do it. Not on the stream. Let's be serious for a moment. Okay. You ask about the tanks used on the D-Day.
Yeah, but I think nobody cares at all. So that's why we can make whatever we want with the stream and nothing happens. I just, if we would challenge our viewers, nothing would happen because they're all bots.
All bots. That's strong argument.
Yeah. Okay, that's maybe test the
Let's
question.
toggle engine.
How many tanks? How many Shermans did we add in this DLC? This is as simple as it can be. If there would be answers, then we have baited them.
Okay. How many?
Bait.
Yeah. How many Shermans are in the game? In the DLC. In the DLC. This is how many Shermans tanks are in DLC 2? Check.
And remember first answer gets the key. First correct answer gets the key.
No one
This
wants
is very,
no one wants.
this is very hard question, I believe. This is impossible to do.
No one wants, Robert. Oh. Amazing. This is amazing.
Oh, very good camera.
Yep.
Nice. I like it. We can drive around with this camera. It's good.
Yeah, but we can show one thing that this update gives is that you can have real-time periscope previews.
But what happened with the camera?
That's an old bug, but we cannot have repro on it.
Okay.
Sometimes when you get into the driver, for example, position, and you press C, you have looks like the camera object isn't attached to that, game object that it should be, or transform is not set up properly. Yeah.
So what you see here is pretty much, you saw here, is pretty much maybe very, not maybe very simplified, but an optimized version of this physics that we have. What is still lacking that we wanted to do at some point is, oh, you don't have the museum?
Yeah, I have museum. I will put. I'll buy the new tanks from the DLC. So maybe again to have a quick run.
That Sherman was from extraction, from contract.
Yep. Oh, sorry guys. Okay, how much money do I have? Okay, should be good. So maybe the Wolverine. That is the Wolverine is from the update. It's free. Same as Easy 8. Yes, we are doing quiz, and we are waiting for the answer on spoken table. So if you have an answer of how many Sherman's tanks are in the DLC 2, then you might win the game key.
Yeah, win the day.
Yeah, 5 tanks. You won. Congratulations.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
Respect plus.
Can we have a clap? Voices? Soundboard?
Wait a second.
Nice.
Very good.
Okay, do you have more questions?
Oh, I believe it's getting very late.
Okay.
And I would personally, I would like to finish for today by showcasing every tank. Maybe not showcasing, but just showing them in museum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You have to answer that. Yeah, maybe the
Jeszcze ja?
like, obvious.
Yes, we answered in this chat, yes. On Steam. Alright.
I don't think we have enough time for another question, but I would maybe just ask how many American tanks there are in the game.
Oh, American tanks? With the DLC...
No, like yes. Total tanks with the DLC. Total. How many American tanks are now in the game?
Okay, let me write it down. So, last question. How many American tanks we have in the game. Okay, last question.
Maybe some intense music in the background, like
Let
Kevin
me
MacLeod.
let me find something. Let me find something.
Kevin MacLeod ambience.
Śpi lepiej się zamknięty śpi. Włon, mam sucho.
Okay, that's some bad soundboards from Discord. I just looking on the soundboards from the various Discord servers, but can't find any that could, work. Actually, I don't know what, this. They have some subtitles, but they're wrong. But when you have that's
Unspoken table told 12, answered 12 American tanks.
12.
Maybe check it.
Yeah.
I think this is correct. I think this is correct.
Tick, tick, tick. Tick. Tick.
Yeah, this is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so another key goes to an unspoken table. If I remember correctly, you've already got one.
Yeah, he already won.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, the concourse is concourse.
Concourse is concourse. You won another SDK. Actually, no. Actually, the Lurchibald won because he was first. And Unspoken Table also won right now. He gave the good answer, but he was, second.
Okay.
Right, guys. So last minutes of the stream, and this will be, restream again for the night. We will show you the tanks, all the tanks that we made for this DLC and also for the update. So, for example, the first one, the early that you seen that being restored, is the early production version of the Sherman. With pressing I button, you can see the preview of the interior. How does it look? Also worth to mention that we with this update we put the occlusion culling system that it gives boost in performance in the game, especially in the museum where you have more tanks visible than more than two, like in the workshop, or actually three if you count the paint room. So this is early. This is the mid. Mid and Calliope are sharing the base, the same hull, same turret, except the fact that Calliope have some mounting frames on for the rockets on the top, and the mid have these deep welding.
You're waiting.
Welding, yeah. deep stuff on the back, and the rest is pretty much the same. Another tank is Jumbo. I think is Jumbo. No, it's 8. Where is Jumbo? Do we have 2? Yeah, we have 2. Okay. Let's buy Jumbo. Okay, so this is Jumbo. On the first stream, on the release stream, we shown the restoration process of the tank. For me personally, I think it's the most likable tank from this DLC for me. I don't know why, but I feel like it's very nicely detailed. I don't know, I just like it. Like this version of the Sherman. Then we have light version. Then, yeah, light version pretty much. What's the difference between? Yeah, I only have not molded full. The further versions like mid, late had welded. The hull was welded together. The plates, the steel plates, the armor plates were connected by welding. Yeah. There's some difference between the suspensions, I believe, between those tanks. Yeah, for example, early have different suspension, mid have different suspension type.
Maybe more powerful engine. Maybe some, changes in the interior.
Yeah,
Armor on the sides. And the fact that changing the way of creating the hull or turret to make it even more how to call it, mass production friendly.
Yeah, actually the DLC with this DLC we have 3 engines, new engines. One of them is Continental, and Continental is used, for example, in mid, Calliope, and early. So this is the Continental engine. And Continental, I think, is the same engine as in Hellcat, right? So, but we did some changes, we did some improvements to this engine, as well as the Hellcat from the DLC one gets that, of course. Another engine is General Motors 6046, is for late. That's the engine here. If I'm not mistaken, it's 2 engines connected together.
Yeah, they're I don't know if they're exactly synchronized, but they're working probably parallel to each other, but separately. but they still use, they are connected with various systems. I don't remember exactly because when we created the config, I tried to understand what exactly going on,
Yeah.
what's going on, but I forgot already.
Yeah, and the third engine is for GAA. It's Jumbo, for example, use that engine. Okay, yeah. We can go next to the Calliope, which is basically the mid tank, mid Sherman, but with the frames on top of it. Maybe next stream we will show how to shoot from this tank, or maybe on this stream. What time do we have? Okay, almost midnight.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I can show you. Why not? Let's go quickly to Proving Grounds. Right, so what was the controls for this bad boy?
As a commander, if you want to shoot with the rockets. But did you fill the ammo for it?
Nope.
You need to then get out and get to the tablet on the table. Usually there is a resupply option.
Supply. Check. Oh. Okay, so I only resupplied one ammunition. Is it possible?
Oh, we should load everything. No, it's something incorrect here, I think. Can you check, for instance, the main gun?
Yeah, gunner, let's go to gunner. Yeah, only one bullet.
Yeah, there's something incorrect then. It should reload everything. I don't know why it didn't. So probably if we will stream again this DLC and then maybe tomorrow with the hotfix. Just get show these headshots.
Okay, that's kinda. Maybe let's try again to resupply. Resupply this bad boy. Maybe I need to hit a few times.
No, I don't think this is going to work now. There's something incorrect, and previously today even, I think, or yesterday, I was fixing the resupply button, and it did resupply everything. And if it doesn't hear it, then something is incorrect.
Okay, I have balance. Yeah. So you can see. Let's tune the engine maybe again. Okay, 10 rounds left. By the way, on the extraction missions, on the proving grounds, there's day-night cycles. And some random weather should also apply the preset, so it's not always the sunny day. But there will be some, maybe rain or something else. Yeah.
Okay then, so to wrap up the stream, what do you want to do?
Yeah, let's wrap up.
So maybe one last cheap shot, I know, clickbait shot of the Calliope in the not in the evening, but in the.
I went back to workshop.
Okay, I thought you. I was really thinking about this, the proving grounds shot, like looking against the sun.
Too late. Sorry guys, too late. Next time. Yeah, let's just quickly show the Easy 8 and Wolverine. The tanks that get updated with this get remastered version of their own, and they're free with the update 1.4.0. So this is the Easy 8. It's remastered version of the tank that was, in the base game from the beginning. The old one was kind of not good dimensions in terms of it had some mudguard covers that some of them have it, but some of them don't have it. And mostly if you look, for example, in the Fury movie, which of course can be well, some things are not correct, historical accurate stuff, but um, most people, if they think about Easy 8, they might think about Fury movie. So yeah, this is the Easy 8. That's how the interior looks of this tank. So if you want to grab hands on it, you can just download the update for this game and have play with it. We also, made the things that if someone have this Sherman in their workshop or in the museum or in their safes, with the new version we try to migrate the safes so you will not lose the progress of your current or last progress of the tank renovation, for example. We try to make the similar values of percentage of the state of the tank restoration, right, Robert? So, for example, if your tank have like 50%, you will get 50%, right? If you're not wrong. Robert, you are still here or you fell asleep? Okay, I think the stream is dead, maybe. No, stream is not dead.
No, I'm here. I was just washing my teeth.
Okay. That's great. Great, man.
I was listening to you, but I just couldn't answer.
Okay.
Yeah, you're correct. There's 50%.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is the Easy 8, and the second tank that get update is the Wolverine. New stuff, remodeled interior, more details as well. More interactable like hatches in pretty much in every tank right now. We adding some hatches, some animations to it, so we can play around. From the new stuff, you have new weapon, new static weapon, which is the M1990, right? It's the should be not this one. Meet, or early, I think have it. No. Meet. Yeah, this Browning. Let's put it somewhere. No, it's not the one. So this one. This weapon is new. With the DLC and an update. The last one was really bad. Was also not really nicely made, so we decided to make new one. Yeah, a few last things about Wolverine. Wolverine.
Mhm.
Engine, gearbox, everything. It's new, same as in the Easy 8, so we can expect the quality content wise like in the DLCs. Yeah, and like someone asked about future tags, about future remastering of the vehicles. Yeah, the plans will be probably the Soviet ones, right? KV1s, KV2s, T34, and etc. Okay, so guys, if you don't have any questions, we will close this stream and put the rest stream on. We might get in touch again in a couple of days. Tomorrow we can expect probably the day one patch with fixes to the issues that we have already have reports. And that should be it, right, for this evening. So thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day, have a nice evening, or yeah, whatever time zone you are in right now. And Robert?
Probably see you next time. I don't know if we'll have another time to stream yet another Sherman stream before Steam Next Festival. Maybe we could do the stream for like old tank or the Tiger tank or some DLC one tank, as we are still in the daily deal on Steam, and with the 14 days sale, we could still show other stuff. But for now, this will be probably all, and for sure we will see each other on Steam Next Fest with Tank Squad.
Yeah. Yeah, of course we have new posters, so you can take a look.
Yeah. Guys, thank you for your attendance. Thanks for your comments. I hope the keys will be working, and you'll be able to play. And see you next time. Thanks.